Sulochana, welcome to Business Detective. Can I begin by asking you what inspired you to start the Women in Management program?
What inspired me was looking at the corporates as having less women. And also when Sri Lanka had more women, I thought, why not do something related to women in management?
Okay. Tell us how you got involved in these gender issues.
So gender issues, I didn't know there was a gender issue at all because I didn't face it by myself. But I realized that corporates has a gender issue when they are giving roles and also giving perks for women. And decision-making and leadership has been taken as a male role. So I wanted to change that it's a gender. Whether you are a male or a female, leadership has no gender.
Tell us a little bit about your professional career, how you started and all that.
Okay, I started my career as a chartered secretary. Then I shifted to a human resources and I completed all my studies in human resources and development. When I resigned from a multinational company, I was the first female HRD for 1,000 male employees. Then started my own recruitment agency, shift into research, and then got into the women in management, launching women in management in Sri Lanka.
Okay. What are some of the gender challenges you see in Sri Lanka?
I see when you look at the gender equality, I don't see there's an issue, but gender stereotyping, there is an issue because it's a mindset of many people. It's not only male, the female also. So the gender stereotyping is heading because the society has not understood that women in management has shifted to women and management. No more women in management, it's women and management.
Okay. Sulochana, I know you have inspired a lot of young people. Any words of advice you can give these young people?
I think everyone wants to be successful in their young age and they have early retirement plans more than us. So I would say retirement is something that you should not look forward to, but look forward to inspire your own self and believe in yourself and learn to work in a team rather than individually.
Okay. Now, given that we have only 30 or 34% female participation in the workforce, what is your advice to the government of Sri Lanka to improve this?
I think one of this thing is we need to get more creches for mothers to leave their children and go to work, and also getting women who are educated, especially the university rate of Sri Lankan girls going is nearly 7. They should come back. We need skilled employees, especially the female, not just educated ladies. We need skilled ladies also to be employed.
I know your movement has achieved quite a lot. Going forward, what's your vision for this movement?
So I have done quite a lot to Sri Lankan women. I want to make it to South Asia, this thing, and to take the Sri Lankan experience of what we have achieved here to the world. Because everything we bring from overseas, I wanted to take the Sri Lankan learnings to South Asia.
Tell us a little bit about how Women in Management organization is structured and how can people get engaged in it?
So Women in Management has two arms. One is the business unit, other one is the membership unit. So whoever comes will be handled by the executive committee, where there's an executive committee of secretary treasurer. So membership is driven by them, and membership is not about just contributing. Also, they get themselves branded and develop as they are, not as a career women, but who they are. It's called personality branding. So the business arm is open for many women to do their businesses through the business arm. So that's how the Women in Management has been
I know
structured.
you have been talking a lot about the SMEs and the need to support them. How have you progressed and what support do you need from the embassies and then also from the government of Sri Lanka?
So Sri Lanka runs by SMEs, not by big companies. So many of the SMEs are the people who are contributing to the economy. So the first thing I see what they are facing is with the COVID-19, with all the restrictions and loans, our payback has been a huge issue for them. And also getting the interest accumulated with the now with the COVID-19 facilities they are struggling a lot. So I think there should be a financial advisory support, how to pay back, not financial loan support. they will revive back to the normal system. So SMEs are struggling with financial advice, which needs now to be done very soon.
Okay. What is the benefit of having women in leadership roles?
So it's a more than a benefit, I would say. It will be give a results, because women thinking and male thinking is too different. There's no difference between the leadership. It's a way they think, because men make risk decision while women make strategical decisions. So sometimes you need both to get results in a company. And also women look at numbers when the men look at the big picture and see the results. So you need detail-wise person as well as someone who need to be quickly respond to things.
So Sulochana, what have been some of the barriers and challenges you have faced in this journey?
I think the most difficult barrier I have changed is to change the mindset of especially the women than men, because a lot of Sri Lankans has a lot of myths, especially women has myths and also the cultural barriers. So it has been much difficult for me to change the mindset of females than the male. But when the ladies change, I think automatically men has been looking at it in a positive way, where the women in corporate, society, and the country economy.
Okay. How can we stop this gender bias in the workplace?
I think it should start with the culture of, from this home, from the schools, and especially the education to the teachers, which need to be done, because the teachers and principals, school is the one who gives the gender roles. They say you if you get a girl, you should be a teacher. If you get a boy, you should be an engineer. That gender role starts from school. So this need to be changed from school. Then when you come to corporates, you don't need to speak about gender roles or gender diversity.
What advice would you give to a young woman entering the workforce for the first time?
So I would say is when you work, do whatever. Don't go for only for your profession. If you're an accountant, do HR work, do marketing, learn about everything. And also don't look at the career as something that you wanted to go to the CEO position. Look at the career as something that you can give, and then the company will give you back. So, but do not stay at in a one place, but stay in a wherever you stay, be faithful to your organization, be faithful to your values. I think that is something we all women should understand. And also when you are giving the resignation, always remember to exit interview, so that you can come back to your organization and they will recognize you wherever you are.
Sulochana, you have been talking a lot about education reform, and some of those suggestions have been very valuable. How do we actually get this reform process going, where there has been more talk than action so far?
Yeah, I think as I told you, you can't wait for the government to change it. I think schools and the parents also has some responsibility, and they can do it. For an example, we are talking about getting more people into entrepreneurship. But when schools are talking about career fairs, not entrepreneurship fairs, then how can we change it? So I think entrepreneurship should be start from schools, as well as the parents should give that priority. And as a curriculum, I think it's not just, don't wait for the government to put it into their curriculum, but it should come as extracurricular activity like sports. Put entrepreneurship as an option so that children can study. And then when they are leaving the school, even if they fail in their O-level or A-level, they know an idea can be make money, an idea can be your future. So I think entrepreneurship should start from parents and teachers. Do not wait for the government.
My last two questions are, one is, what would women in management look like, say, by 2025?
I think women in management will look like a global brand, where we speak about not about gender equality, we'll be speaking about values and ethics and productivity. I think I am not very fan of talking about gender equality, because I think gender equality is there, but we need to work as a team and also working with values. Values need to be highlighted. When values is there, gender equality automatically comes.
Okay. My final question to you is, any interest in running for political office?
So many people ask me. I don't think, because I think to be in politics, you need some of the skills which I do not have, because I'm a person who promise and deliver. And when you are running for politician, you have to run for someone's agenda. And that's why I started WIM, because I was not ready to work for someone. So I don't think I'm a right person, but I'm very much sure that I can choose and help a right person to come into politics.
Okay, one final quick question. You have been talking a lot about these women going into the Middle East, and that we have not been giving them a fair deal. Any suggestions?
Yeah, even recently I spoke about it. What I told was, now women who are coming back or women who are going, when you look at the airport, you see the most distracted women are the women who are going abroad to work and bring money, while most of us go for shopping to spend money. And that we have to first give them the value. Then the other one is, when they come back, we have to show them how to live with that money and how to be an employee, work in an organization. At least give them some skills, at least recruit them. Don't ask for a certificate only. Just ask them to work, and with that experience, 2 or 3 years, give a certificate. What we ask is, when they come back, you work for NYQ and get a certificate and come back. Where they can't afford it, I think first thing is give them the work and train them on the trade work, and then give them the certificate.
Thank you, Sulochana. Great talking to you, and good luck with your BIM programs.
Thank you so much for inviting Dinesh. Thank you.
Thank you.